Okay guys, so I know it's been a little while since I've filmed a video. I went on a brief hiatus for a little while, had some life stuff going on. I also got sick over the week, so lost my voice and couldn't talk. Sounded like a man for the past couple of days. But I'm finally feeling better. And I was going to film this video last week, but I was not feeling well enough to do the video. And I'm kind of glad that I did that because I was waiting for a package to arrive that arrived sometime this week. I don't remember exactly when it happened, or when it got here. But I didn't think it was going to get here that quick because it came all the way from Sweden, and I will show you what that is because that's included in this collective tack haul. Now the first thing that I want to go over is something that was actually purchased at the tack store that I work at. And there are just a couple of items that I got a little while ago. So the first thing that I got was actually a gift from my boyfriend Gabe, as like an early birthday present type thing. I was basically telling him about this halter that I really wanted, and it's the Weaver hybrid halter. I'm not exactly sure if there's any other name for it. All I know is that we call it a hybrid halter, and basically all it is a rope halter noseband on a web halter. I did sew the ring in place because I don't like how it runs up and down the bottom of the chin. I find that it's kind of, it's just kind of a flaw in the design because you have this noseband that will give you extra pressure and communication, but then you have something that kills some of that communication because you don't get instant contact. It takes a little while for the ring to engage the nose. So I sewed it down so that it wouldn't have that running capability. And basically, he plopped this down in front of me and said, "Here's your early birthday gift. I probably won't be able to hide this from you for very long, so here you go." And I sat there like the happiest fucking person in the world, holding on to this like an idiot at work. And I was very, very happy with it. And he actually ended up having his boss ask me indirectly if this is the one that I wanted. It was weird. They tricked me. So then along with that, I also got a new rope, or lead rope, because the cotton rope that I had bought a couple of months ago, I want to say back when I first started working at the tack store, which was like 9 months ago, so maybe like 6 months ago I bought this rope halter. I don't know. But it was a short one. I was seeing if I would like the shorter ropes better or the longer ropes because I have a 15-foot training lead that's black with a little bit of blue in it. And I do like that rope. It just takes a long time to do this to it. And that one the cotton one was a 5-foot lead, and Waco actually started chewing through it. And because I'm afraid Bugsy will snap it on accident from we'll probably have some freak accident where she spooks and then just breaks it, and well, then I'm screwed at that point because I don't have another lead rope. So I just ended up buying another one, and this one's actually the poly nylon whatever material, and this one is a 10-foot lead. I really do like the longer leads. I don't like having to be right in my horse's face when I lead them. I like letting them have a little bit of their head and being able to put themselves where they want to be. But if I need to, I can still take some of that slack back and control their head if they're getting out of control. So I got this one because it's red and black, and that's Bugsy's colors. So those are the things that I bought from the store that I work at. Now, before I get into what I ordered online, just as a spoiler because why not? I did buy all of this stuff, excluding the halter, with my own money. No one buys anything for me. No, like, I pay for my own stuff. I work so that I can pay for my horse and whatever else I need. That was the whole point of me getting a job when I was in school. Now I'm no longer in school, and I'm still taking care of her and other expenses that I need. So all of this is my own money. All of it, except the halter. The halter Gabe bought me. So the first thing that I got from horse.com, because I bought most of the stuff from horse.com, because that's my favorite online tack store, is I got myself a flat cotton lunge line. I actually have never owned my own cotton or my own lunge line. I usually will just use a really long lead rope, like my 15-foot training lead, or I will borrow someone else's if I need a longer lunge line. I figured I would buy one just so that I had one on hand, and I'll maybe start lunging Bugsy with it. I don't even know how she'll do on a lunge line. I've never lunged her on a lunge line. I've always just round penned her. So we're going to see how that goes over, and I got it in red because red. No one will get that because that's just a inside joke, but oh well. The next thing that I got is what I'm dubbing the Terror Ball. This is a Jolly Mega Ball in the 30-inch, which is a medium, supposedly. I could have sworn I had chose the 25-inch because I wanted something that was small enough to where I could handle it easily, but big enough to where it still wasn't like a teeny tiny ball that wouldn't do anything. And I got this for her because I want to desensitize Bugsy to even more things this year. Last year we went over all kinds of stuff, like we did some jumping, we did some work with ropes, we did tarp work, we were playing with sticks and trotting poles and all kinds of fun stuff. So this year I want to find new things to sack her out to and new things to play with. So I got her a terror ball because I don't know if she's going to be scared of it or not. She might not, I don't know. She saw a jet ski out in the middle of the desert the other day and didn't even bat an eyelash at it. So I don't know what she'll spook at anymore. It just kind of depends on the day and what she feels like spooking at. But yeah, so I'll probably film that when we do that. I have no idea when that will be because I've been super busy recently and haven't really had a lot of time to do a whole lot of filming and working with her out in the round pen other than just, alright, we need to get some work done and then be done. I haven't had time to like sit down and take the time to desensitize her to anything or do anything training wise. It's just been, alright, we're working out and that's it. The next thing that I got is actually attached to my saddle. If I can bring this a little closer here. Nope, can't bring it any closer. Not the cinch. The cinch I had gotten at Cowboy Christmas. But I got an off-billet strap. See, there's the off-billet strap. Pretty basic and generic and just a dark brown off-billet. Okay, so I bought a bunch of stuff for my old saddle, basically, is what happened. Because my old saddle needed a lot of updates, needed a lot of restoration. I still think that I could do with a new Latigo, but that's not really a priority right now. Because the one that's on there is okay, it's just kind of old and crappy. But I had to get it a new thought they were going to be. But the way I figure is, this is the only saddle that I have that Gabe can remotely fit in, because the cantle is a lot more shallow than my Wintech, which is more of like a barrel saddle, sort of. So he sort of fits in this one, not really. We need to really look into finding a saddle that he can fit into, because we don't have any at the barn that are remotely close enough for him. But these stirrups he'll actually be able to fit his feet into because they're much larger. Another thing that I got were these stirrup straights. And basically what these do is, I think they're called stirrup straights. I don't know. But these ones are actually ones that rotate. You can rotate them all the way around. It isn't just like they're fixated in this one position, which was really cool. I didn't realize that when I bought them, that they could do that. And the reason why I bought these is because whenever I go for a ride, my right knee always hurts at the end because I tore that knee out when I was in 8th grade. A long time ago, still hurts. And it's because both of my saddles, the stirrups faced in, so I had to turn my feet out to get them forward, and that would put a lot of strain on my knee and my ankles. So I bought these to help with that. And I actually rode in this saddle today, and I actually had problems because the stirrups were much too long, so now I have to pop more holes in it because this makes it a little bit longer. But it helped a lot. My knee doesn't hurt at all. But what's really cool about these is you can turn them to whatever degree you need them. So if you need them forward but a little bit more in, you can do that. If you need them a little bit more out, you can do that too. It just kind of depends on whatever you feel that you need. So I thought that was really cool. I didn't know that when I purchased it to begin with, but that was kind of a fun thing to play with a little bit. So the last thing that I got from horse.com, which is the thing that I have been so excited and I've been eyeing at my tack store, or I've been eyeing just in general for a long time, and that is this beautiful, Weaver Austin breast collar. And this is the thing that made me want to buy it so bad. The centerpiece is awesome. It's really cool. I like it. And then I like how this has just a little bit of beading, so it's not like super over the top and in your face. There's also a little bit of the tooling on all of the hardware. So like even this little buckle has some, this has some. The only thing that doesn't really have it is this buckle that attaches to the bottom of the cinch. But this was really, really cool, very pretty. I like it. And it's subtle enough to where it's not like boom in your face craziness, which I really don't like. I like simple, more simplistic designs that are pretty and fancy without being over the top. Also, if you can hear the garbage truck, he's interrupting again. Alright, so the last two things I got were from markusholst, which is a company out of Sweden. They're, I guess, for more English dressage stuff, but I really like this hackamore that I found on a couple of different people on Instagram using, and I think it is the coolest looking hackamore ever, and I wanted one so bad, and I couldn't figure out where it was until a friend of mine told me where she knew that you could buy one. So, on my brown tack set, which will go with that pretty breast collar, I got these new shanks that are super adorable and pretty, and they're really short. They're a lot shorter than my my regular English hackamore, which is probably about that long in comparison. Here, I'll grab the other shank. As you can see, it's quite a bit of a difference there in length. So I bought this for the brown bridle, and I had actually dyed, this is the noseband that Jason had bought me for my black bridle, and I had dyed it dark brown because I couldn't find any black leather stain. So that went on the brown bridle. And then on the black bridle, because now I needed a noseband for it since I didn't have another hackamore, I found this really cool scalloped noseband that they sell on the website as well. So now that one has kind of a fancy noseband on it. And again, very refined, but yet regal-looking tack all the way around for me. But yeah, so those two things came in from Sweden, and they actually only took like 2 weeks to get here. I was really surprised at how quick the shipping was, because I've gotten things from like the UK, and that takes like a month to get here, and I don't know what's up with Royal Mail, but they might just take forever. I don't know. But Sweden, you've got your mailing system down, man. You guys know how to mail stuff out. But yeah, so I'm really happy with everything that I've bought today. Or recently. This has actually been like a month worth of purchasing. But yeah, if you guys would like to... But yeah, like I said, all this stuff was bought with my own money, so it's not like I'm getting spoiled by anyone, except the halter. Gonna keep throwing that in there. But yeah, hopefully new videos will start soon. I did put a post on my Instagram asking for questions so that I can do a Q&A. I'm just waiting to get enough questions to do that Q&A, which I might do sometime this week or next week. So if you guys have any questions as well, go ahead and leave those in the comment section. And we're going to end it there.